Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm the Customer Success Lead here at EcoSend. Welcome back to our monthly wrap-up series where I'm delighted to give you an update on everything we've been up to for the month of July. To kick off, we had an exciting start to the month by welcoming 2 new members to the EcoSend team. Amira Al-Shabazz joins us as Product Manager, bringing a wealth of experience from great companies like Beam, the platform for supporting vulnerable people into employment and housing. We also welcomed Philip Galloway to head up our growth efforts. Phil has experience across operations and senior marketing roles in companies like BT, Omnicron Media Group, and Open Corporates. Both Amira and Phil have already had tremendous impact in the weeks they've been working with us, and we can't wait to see what they do in the months to come. Segueing nicely into product development, with Amira's guidance, the product team released 4 new features to the EcoSend platform. First up, we released an update to our import contacts feature, which requires clients to tick a checkbox to confirm they have consent to hold the data and communicate with the contacts uploaded. At EcoSend, we take management of data and consent to receive communication very seriously, and we're continuously exploring areas to strengthen this across the platform. Second, we introduced a new customization section, Brand Settings. This new area allows you to customize the logo, color scheme, and email sender details of your form verification emails. Form verification emails are sent when a user submits an EcoSend form with double opt-in enabled. With the new customization options, you can ensure the branding of these emails is consistent with your company branding and the emails are recognized by your recipients. Third up, we added 3 new custom fonts to our drag-and-drop no-code email builder: Merriweather, Playwright DE, and Playwright MX. We know how important it is that EcoSend emails match your design guidelines so that your branding is kept consistent across your campaigns. And a key part of any brand's design is your chosen font style. If there are other custom fonts you would like to see available in the platform, please email us at hello@ecosend.io and we'll do our best to accommodate additional font styles wherever we can. Lastly, and my favourite release of the month, we've updated our contacts area to show you at a glance which of your smart groups are associated to live automations or notifications, now visible from the lightning icon in the sidebar. The new functionality will also warn you if you're about to delete any smart groups tied to an active automation. This is super important to ensure you never accidentally disrupt your live automated messages or sequences by deleting their entry or exit smart group trigger. Thank you as always to our clients for suggesting the new improvements. Please do keep your feedback coming, as we love to hear it and add it to our product ideas board. You can send through any feature suggestions directly to me at chris@ecosend.io. Jumping to the EcoSend podcast, we welcomed 5 new fantastic guests as we marched through the 5th season of the podcast. Our guests this month included Tim Jones, aka That B Corp Bloke. Tim has been helping us with our own B Corp application, so it was great to welcome him to share his insights for successful applications, not to mention his good humour and a healthy dose of puns. Next up was Tam Hussey, founder of Halo by Design and a true expert in the field of digital sustainability. Tam shared her many lessons from 20 years working in digital strategy and at the front lines of enabling sustainability initiatives. Third were Matt and Chrissy Nicholson from Olsen, a creative design agency working with purpose-driven brands. This episode was so good and so full of fantastic recommendations for sustainability-minded suppliers, we had to create its own mini-series. You can check out the clips we'll be releasing over the next few weeks by following the hashtag #OlsenRecommends on YouTube. Fourth was Helen Neal, founder of HN Communications, a certified B Corp since 2017. With years of experience driving strategy for Nissan and Virgin Atlantic, as well as a background in politics, Helen is now a thought leader for using sustainability as a mechanism for businesses to grow. Lastly, we welcomed Will Kinchin for my personal favourite episode of the month. Will had so many interesting and eye-opening stories about the battles to save Britain's coastlines and the challenges of sewage pollution. Do check out the episode and the many organisations Will recommends to learn more about the fight to keep Britain's waters clean. Following on from our return to the paddock at April, we were delighted to make a return trip to another conservation site we visited last year. This time up, for our July CSR Day, we visited the TreeMusketeers site in Hackney. We had a wonderful session with their team last year in September, which also happened to be the hottest day of the year. This time, fortunately, we were blessed with milder weather, despite it being the middle of July. As always, the team at TreeMusketeers were incredibly welcoming, and this time we were even lucky enough for a full tour of the site, guided by the wisdom of Christine, a veteran volunteer. We learned a ton from Christine's tour. Did you know that there are 264 different species of bee in England? Or that frogs and toads can't cohabit in the same pond? I did my best to write up some of Christine's encyclopedic knowledge into a blog post to share her insights. Do check it out on the EcoSend website. We didn't spend all the time sitting around learning though. We also did our fair share of hacking, weeding and raking to help remove bracken and nettle overgrowth from a new coppice just off the Hackney Marshes playfields. As always, we had our chief cheerleader, Hugo, full of energy and enthusiasm to cheer us on. It was another amazing visit to TreeMusketeers, who were so welcoming as always. They're always in need for volunteer help, so if you're stuck for ideas for your next CSR day, please do get in touch with the lovely Christine, who you can reach at christine@treemusketeers.org.uk. For customer support at EcoSend, we're always working super hard to give you the best video tutorials and walkthroughs, so you can get the best out of the platform and become EcoSend experts. This month, we completed a total revamp of our onboarding videos, with new walkthrough tutorials for updating your DNS records, building your first EcoSend smart group, sending your first broadcast, activating automated messages, building an EcoSend form, and integrating via Zapier. But that's not all. We've already kicked off our next customer support series, this time centered around email marketing best practice. Head to the EcoSend YouTube channel to check out the first video, 7 reasons users unsubscribe and what you can do about it. And lastly, to round off as always with our tree count, this month we hit 8,614 trees. Thank you as always to our clients for helping us make this happen. These trees reforest devastated areas, offer salaried work to locals, and restore flora and fauna in tree apps projects across countries like Haiti, Peru, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. And that's it from me this month. I'll look forward to seeing you in August.